Today's show is sponsored by DraftKings Sportsbook, the top-rated sportsbooking app in all of North America. Safe, secure, reliable. And we also understand the season is going on. In fact, we're in the heart of the beginning of it, at least in terms of NFL season. And we know there are a lot of teams and a lot of players that get you excited, that make you want to be, one with the organization. But we all don't get that opportunity. But we do get the opportunity to have a little fun on our own. And, for the people that are out there asking those questions, what do you mean? Well, I'm talking about prop bets. I'm talking about same game parlays and all those other things. But specifically, I got a promo code for you. Yeah. When you first make your bet of $5, you use the promo code Moats. You will receive $200 instantly in bonus bets. It's a great concept for you to help you doing your process of chasing a little bit of fun. All right. But more importantly, I can also understand where at times you might get lost in the sauce. Could even develop a gambling problem. For the people that live in New York, you see the number to text. But for everybody else, the digits to dial are 1-800-GAMBLER. I said 1-800-GAMBLER. Since you did bring up Rodgers and them sacks and INTs, can I just say, shout out to Broderick Jones? I know I shouldn't be saying these things. I know it. But shout out to Broderick Jones, okay? Because, to me, Broderick was kind of all right this past game, all right? I know we don't talk Broderick Jones. I know last week he was, what they say, you can't play the guy. You can't put him out there. Like, y'all love when I say that. It's unplayable. That's my voice. It's unplayable. But shoot, you can make a case he might have been our best offensive lineman yesterday, bro. I'm over here like, all right. Yep, handling against the regular quick game, handling against the extended drop back pump fake. I'm like, man, shoot, realistically, the 2 sacks that Rodgers took was low key on him. I'm like, Rodgers, you hold that ball for a mighty long time, bro. Like, I'm with you on your trust, but bro, you're trusting. That's what I low key counted. It was like dang near 5 seconds, bro. It was like 5 seconds on the sack. I'm like, yeah, it's a long time to be blocking. Long time. Because if I'm a pass rusher, I'm over here like, hey, bro, 5 seconds. I better have gotten home by now, man. If I'm in coverage, you imagine covering somebody for 5 seconds. You like, hey, bro, what are y'all doing? Right? What are y'all doing? But I like what I saw from Broderick. And I also am not surprised by it either. Because we said it. Say, yo, better matchup this week. Boy, in my fade, DeMarcus Lawrence is like, yo, name-wise, sure. Especially with Lawrence, but it's like, man, skill-wise, they're not doing that right now. And you look at what Broderick possesses from an athleticism standpoint, it's like, yo, he looked good. I thought he put one of his best games at the NFL level yesterday in terms of run blocking and pass blocking. Heck, the play, I wish I remembered exactly who Rodgers hit. It might be Calvin Austin on the long. I think it was Calvin Austin on the long reception he had. But you watch Broderick, he's pass block, his guy goes in, almost trying to do a stunt. He collapses the whole side of that line as Aaron Rodgers is rolling out, dumps it off to Calvin, and Calvin does the rest. It's like, yo, that's what we want to see. When I'm thinking of what a first round tackle should look like, when I'm thinking of what a bully should look like at that position, that's what I want to see. I want to see you when there's regular situations, block, move well. I want to see when it's the running game, man, gore, ream some of these dudes out. But I also want to see, man, when you got a chance to just be nasty, when you got a chance to, all right, they ain't looking, still go get my lick off, you know what I'm saying? Still get my hit while I'm helping my brother out in terms of Sayumalu. Man, I like that. So I was at least encouraged with that. I'm like, all right, now that was a step in the right direction, because last week we didn't feel like that. The Jets game, we for sure left out of there with a lot more concerns than confidence around this offensive line and specifically around Broderick. But I liked what I saw there. And I do think, man, if he can keep having that type of performance, man, we will feel a lot more confident in him. And it still wasn't perfect. That's the other part. I'm not saying it was perfect, but step in the right direction. So when I look at this O-line, I say, okay, where are we doing? What are we doing well? What are we struggling with? I thought yesterday, pass protection wise, a clear cut improvement from week 1 to week 2. I thought Jets D line, specifically Will McDonald, specifically Quentin Williams, got after us when they wanted to up front. I thought this week, man, we protected really well. It was just specifically on them two with the sacks. It's like, yo, you holding the ball a little bit too long. I do feel like Troy Fautana allowed a little bit of pressure, but it's like, man, nobody's going to just be perfect out there, right? We don't have everybody as a Trent Williams type player. And even at this stage, Trent still allows a pressure or two on occasion. But I just thought the communication up front versus some of the twists I thought was good. I thought that when it was time to just traditionally pass block, I liked that part. I'm still wanting us to improve with the run game, though. And part of that I do feel like is interior wise, they've had 2 tough dudes, right? Quentin Williams last week, dog. This week, I mean, obviously Leonard Williams, good player. Still, I don't think he's on Quentin Williams level, but still dang good player. I thought that part we're still getting the short end of the stick. I don't feel like we're moving enough people run game wise. And I do feel like because of that, that's also exposing our lack of a true traditional big running back.